It was on a Sabbath day, and the Son of Man, Jesus, was walking in the cornfields with his disciples. And they were hungry and they took the corn, and that was unlawful according to the Pharisees and the law that they used to live with then. And they accused Jesus of many things, the disciples doing things unlawfully, even Jesus healing a person during the Sabbath. And Jesus answered each and every of their questions and their concern that they had. That is according to Matthew chapter 12. But today I want us to emphasize on Matthew chapter 12 and verses 43 following. Here's what it says. And I read. When an impure spirit comes out of a person, it goes through arid places seeking rest and does not find it. Then it says, I will return to the house I left. When it arrives, it finds the house unoccupied, swept clean and put in order. Then it goes and takes with it 7 other spirits, more wicked than itself. And they go in and live there. And the final condition of that person is worse than the first. That is how it will be with this wicked generation. End of quote. Of course, this was Jesus speaking during that Sabbath when he was walking along the corn and the Pharisees were busy trying to catch him. The whole of Matthew chapter 12 talks about that. But what caught my eye is this, that when he was still speaking to them, it spoke to them about this evil spirit and how it leaves a man and how it wanders around in the arid areas looking for a place to settle. And then it is not settled, it comes back and finds the person that they were left, or where it left, is swept clean and ready for them. So he comes back and invites his friends and colleagues, kujeni muone kuna mahali nimepata, which is a good place. Where I left, I know about it. So the evil spirit come back with 7 others, or whichever number they come back with. And I thought to myself, this must be a very important principle of change. I want to bring it to attention that when you decide to leave something, when you decide to change your ways, when you decide that you are going to alter the way you behave, you cannot change and not replace that change, whatever you are changing, with something better or good. You cannot stop taking alcohol and not find something to occupy that time you used to take alcohol with. In fact, it is said, the only way you can be sure that you have changed is when you have replaced the behavior that you have changed with another behavior. You've got to replace it with something. Lest that demon of alcoholism will come back to you. The demon of drugs will come back to you. The demon of whatever it is that you are trying to change from will come back and become worse. You're going to replace the behavior that you have changed with something that is more positive, so that when that behavior wants to creep back to you, it finds that it has already been replaced. In fact, let's look at it this way. Whenever you try to change a behavior and you do not replace it with anything, you have not changed at all. You have not changed at all. For example, let me give you another example. If you want to stop smoking, and then you find your friends, or you meet up with your friends, and they tell you, oh, Fulani, oh, here's a smoke, have a smoke. How do you reply to them? Do you reply to them as, I don't smoke anymore? Or do you reply to them that, I do not smoke? As in, there is a difference. I am not a smoker, and there's a difference, I do not smoke anymore. If you reply by saying, I do not smoke anymore, it means that you are a smoker, only that you are not smoking. So you can go back to it. But if you say, I am not a smoker, it is identity rather. It is an identity that you are taking up, that I am not a smoker. And that makes all the difference. Because subconsciously, it tells your mind that actually my identity is that of a non-smoker. It is not that of a person who used to smoke and now has stopped, and therefore they can go back again. So, as you are managing whatever it is, behavior that you want to change, When you change that behavior, when you clean up your house internally, replace whatever you have cleaned up that house with something more positive. Change that identity. Let it not be the house that used to have the evil spirits or the evil spirits. Let it be the house that does not entertain evil spirits. Change the identity. Once you change, you're going to change your identity. Once you do a change in behavior, even the identity that comes with it has to change. So just for all of us to be aware of that when you change, even the identity, you have to take up a new identity so that that behavior that you're trying to go to do away with does not come back and come back in a worse way. Thank you. Have a great day and have a changed day. Bye.